The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fight in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. On the return, here's Rico Dowdle. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Ready up?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Play action now, Young. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Carolina in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hubbard again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap out of Young. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He'll start from the 39. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Dak now from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
First down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play action, Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 1st and 10.
Gets it to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Down.
Young working from the gun. Lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Warning.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Yeah!
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Panthers' 46-yard
From the 46. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. He's got it. It's in close. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Another for Williams. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context, you know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Set. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already.
Panthers nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Gain of 6.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Jukes out a one-stop. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Hubbard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Check, pitch.
Out of the gun, Young. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Starts his return from the 23. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Lamb has another one. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Prescott on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! 26.
It's also Williams headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Prescott here from the gun. Has it down close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, here we go!
Williams does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
He was taken
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Panthers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers taking over on offense. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut. Yellow, 22.
Now it's Young. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Shot, 17.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Xavier Legette, the target on that throw, and that brings up 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go. 33.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He just throws this one away.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Sam Martin on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Attack 26.
From the gun is Prescott. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Prescott. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Completed over the middle. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good
Down.
for the Panthers. First
Right.
down.
95.
From the pistol, it's Young. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers chop some of before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Carolina.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, so into 28. Dak now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now here's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another throw for Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Dak throwing again. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again, Prescott. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Prescott to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like, take line in.
Prescott now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like, take line in.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Dak to the air here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, numbers on the dotted line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yeah. Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And a man is there to knock that away. Looking for George Pickens that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 10 yards to go.
Prescott to throw once more. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
There you go. Line in.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. Puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Panthers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. Yellow. 22.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Young on the play action. To the left side, Sanders has it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Bring the throw here on third. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Down. 52.
Again, it's Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
Set. Ready.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Wide in.
First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Wide in.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Yeah, here we go. Right in. Wide in.
Now it's Prescott again. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now for Prescott. He sends this one to the end zone, and he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. George Pickens, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dowdle now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Let's go.
Young working from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He's got this at the 27. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Called in by Lamb, right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Williams now on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
There we go.
Dak now from the gun. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go!
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
He's got it, and they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Yeah, here we go. Attack fire. What do you think?
Another throw for Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Set.
Now Young. He'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Space past the 35. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Black, ready.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Hut.
The left side, Sanders has it. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Here we go.
10 at the 48.
Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Set, hut. 60 red.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
That's caught. He found some space. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Lamb brings it in yet again. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Down, ready.
Counterplay, Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Has him on a quick hitter. And the Cowboys scoop it up. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yeah! There we go!
Play action now for Prescott. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Play action, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Panthers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on!
Here's a give to Hubbard. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
22. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cowboys rolling here in a laugher. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yes, here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Into the hands of Pickett. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Kill! Push!
They're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go!
Williams. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Panthers 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard
From the 28.